Hey everyone, so glad you made it to another edition of Name That Movie Game. Excuse me. Should have got the drink before I started. Oh, let's see, 1 second. Sorry, we got a little bit of feedback here. There we go. Are we all here today? We got a great game today. Oh, we got some doozies. And of course, the new staple in the game, halfway, we have a video bonus trailer. We haven't kind of come up with a great name for it yet, but the video bonus trailer. So that's going to be at the halfway point. And of course, in between the 10 titleless movie posters that I'm going to show you today, we'll be talking about some really cool things that are happening over at tmc.io. And if you're new, welcome. So glad of you to join. So glad that you've joined us today. We have a lot of players that come by regularly. It is Friday. And it's a fierce competition. We have a lot of movie buffs, a lot of cinephiles in the audience, and they are amazing at this game. So if you think you know your movie stuff, I welcome you to join today. Name That Movie Game at tmc.io, where I show you a titleless movie poster and you guess the correct name of the film in the comments below. The first 3 people that answer correctly will win 25 TMC points. And those points are good towards awesome movie collectibles and toys from the new tmc.io marketplace. So, shall we get started? Let's go and check out the chat here and make sure that we are live. Yes, we are live. Hey, Dave. How you doing? Hey, Wildcat. Yes. New background. Check it out. We got some lighting. I told you, every week, the goal is to just step it up just a slight notch. And if new lighting steps it up a slight notch, then all the power to it. My soundboard has not arrived yet. That's when you're all going to just basically not watch anymore, because I'm going to be hammering the cheesiest sound effects you've ever heard consistently, and the producer's going to have to reel me in big time when I get that board. But we're saving up for that because that's a bit of a luxury right now that I don't want to. Yeah. Yes, you're right. You're probably right. I could probably just do without the soundboard, but I want one, so I still want one. It hasn't stopped me from wanting one. Just a couple sound effects, Wildcat. Just a couple. Like one when you get a correct answer, one when you get an incorrect answer, and you can imagine what these sounds are going to sound like, right? I mean, I don't have to impersonate them for you. Wah, wah. All right, that's horrible. All right, let's get to our first poster of the day. Remember, again, if you're just joining us for the first time, go ahead, say hello in the chat. We have some regulars that have joined, and I really appreciate you guys coming back. And again, just go ahead and put your answer in the comment section below, and the first 3 people to answer correctly win TMC points. Easy as that. That's right, Kathleen. Santa Claus hopefully will help me out with the new soundboard. We'll see. Or I might just have to sell something that I have on eBay here to kind of to do a swap, right? It's like sell some of my other gadgets that I have that are probably need to be sold or donated, and get myself a sweet soundboard. At this point, I would push a really excited sound effect, but I don't have it. So, but that's just an example of how it would work. Is everyone really, really excited about that? I can tell. All right, let's go ahead and start with the first 1 of 10. Again, we're going to show you 10 movie posters. And then today, we also have a video bonus trailer at the halfway point. So you want to stick around for that. And then, oh, no, I'm not supposed to say. There's a surprise at the end. If you can play with this all day, there's a really cool surprise at the end. And I'd like to thank the producer for this idea. And it's really cool. So it's fun. So if you can stick around for the full game, I promise to blast through it relatively quickly today. Only 3 hours. Tops, 2.5 max. Just kidding. Not really. The first poster, 1 of 10, is on board right there. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the TMC.io Name That Movie Game. We do this every Friday. Ever since the pandemic hit, We've been doing this pretty much almost every Friday. We've taken a couple of Fridays off, of course, just because it is Friday and sometimes you just don't feel like doing stuff, or you go on a little vacation or whatever the case was. But yeah, so we try to stay consistent, and I think this is something that I'm going to, keep going and keep doing. I think it's a fun thing to do, and I love interacting with members. And as we all patiently wait for advanced screenings to return, it's been such a long time. The good news on that front is movie theaters starting to open back up again, especially here in Arizona. A couple of the big chains have put dates on the calendars as to when they're open. I believe some may even be open tonight. I believe Harkins Cedars is now open. And Alamo Drafthouse, which is a favorite of ours on our date nights. We love us some Alamo Drafthouse, and we haven't been in a long time. We would love to get back. So, again, when the theater is open, that means that hopefully advanced screenings are not too far behind. And wouldn't that be nice to get that as a present before the end of this forgettable year, 2020? Whoa. Just about spelled out the answer there. I wasn't intending to do that at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to the chat. Let's see who got this one correct. Wildcat doesn't want me to get a soundboard. Gotcha. That means I'm getting a soundboard. You can come over and use it. Let's see here. All right, first up. Oh, congratulations, Dave. Welcome back. Eight-Legged Freaks is the name of the film. Eight-Legged Freaks. Check out that poster. I remember this movie when it came out. Actually was working at the ad agency at the time. It was my first job. I moved to Arizona in 1999, scored a sweet job at an advertising agency working as a graphic designer. And we were a publicity agency that helped promote movies. Thus, kind of the beginnings of how TMC, or previously known as Text Movie Club, was actually started. For I love of movies, and also the fact that I actually worked in the movies. This particular film, I remember. I remember going to the screening. I remember the poster. It's been a long time, because this movie was from 2002. And David Arquette, he's in one scene in this movie, and it's an interesting fact is that he actually improvised the phrase "eight-legged freaks," and that actually became the title of the film, because the original title of the film was called Iraq Attack. Not Iraq like the country, but ARAC Attack. And coincidentally, or interestingly enough, or anything else you want to insert in front of it, Iraq Attack was actually the name of that movie did not get changed in some places in Europe. They actually went with Iraq Attack instead of Eight-Legged Freaks. But David Arquette is definitely the one that during one of the scenes improvising Eight-Legged Freaks, saying Eight-Legged Freaks, and the director was like, "That's great. We're going to go with that for the movie," and hence that was the name of the movie. So Wildcat, you're in second place. Congratulations. That's 25 points for you. And Lori, hey Lori, how you doing? Welcome back. Eight-Legged Freaks is correct. Congratulations. You three have earned 25 TMC points. Zebra, and again, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Zebra, I really apologize, because it might be Zebra. I'm not entirely sure. But let me know in the chat, would you? Because I don't want to keep pronouncing it correctly. But I'm going to say Zebra for now. Zebra, you are correct. Just outside the points, though. Dave as well, you're also correct. And Kathleen, our point leader over at TMC.io. If you look at the leaderboard right now, she's on top. We just updated her points, actually, from last week. And she's doing fabulous up there. She's doing great. Kathleen, you are correct, just outside the points. Lanny, welcome back as well. Eight-Legged Freaks was correct. And Wildcat said she's going to see Tenet on Monday. How exciting, getting back into the theaters. What theater are you going to go to? Are you going to go to Harkins or AMC, or are you going to go see Tenet? I'm curious. And I'd love to know what the experience is like after you come back. Welcome back, Dave. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much again for. Yes, it's Zebra. Zebra. Very interesting name. I love it. I have it now. It's not Zebra. It's Zebra. Perfect. So I was half right half the time. All right. Have you guys entered the marvelous Marvel Funko Pop sweepstakes? We talked about it last week a lot. We showed you all the characters. I'm going to pop them back in throughout the day a little bit. Skylar, shocking news. You're going solo? You're not going solo. Let's see here. Oh, I can call you Z. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, Z. That's probably a lot easier. Oh, Lanny's going to Tenet as well, and Unhinged. Oh, you're dying to get back out in that theater. All right, that's awesome. Well, hey, everyone, be careful out there. Obviously, we're out there. Throw a mask on if obviously you can. Take it off when you can eat some popcorn, or just cut a hole in the mask and just put the popcorn through the mask. Just kidding. Just kidding. Of course, everyone's probably seen that meme a million times already, where people are cutting holes in there and drinking and doing all kinds of stuff in that mask. So anyway, have a great time, guys. Be hopefully joining you one day. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience, I'm sure. It definitely will be. It's going to be, especially if you're in the theater and it's a quiet part during the movie, and then all of a sudden someone coughs. Like that's going to be more scary than any horror film that you could probably attend and see, like including the New Mutants, which is also coming out shortly. So just be careful. Obviously, we don't want anyone to get unnecessarily sick. But have fun, too, because it has been a long time since we've been in the movies. I'm trying to think of the last movie the producer and I went on last. Maybe she can chime in and remind me. All right, so we've dealt out the points. Let's go ahead and get to our second. This is number 2 of 10. And our Name That Movie game. Here we go. Oh, again, let me throw the link up, just in case you guys have not entered yet. The Marvelous Marvel Funko Pop giveaway. Here's a direct link. It's on.tmc.io/Marvel, and that'll take you directly to the sweepstakes page. But actually, if you want, just type tmc.io, and it's pinned right at the top. And again, there are all kinds of great Funko Pops that are available to be won. This guy, for example, is an exclusive. It's called a Wood Deco. We've talked about him quite a bit last week. Again, this is a new type of finish that they are doing on some of these pops. And again, this is called a Wood Deco. This is Captain Marvel here, as you can see with his shield. And it is exclusive, so it is limited. And again, you can see he is a bobblehead. His head is shaking no. He should be saying yes. Anyway, the cool thing about these is that each one of these are unique. The reason being is that they've incorporated this really cool finishing paint that is applied to the Funko Pop in a way where that it mimics the grains of wood. And because just like wood, no two grains of wood or panels of wood or trees are alike, neither are these Funko Pops. They are each individual because of this unique paint job that they have applied. So head on over to Marvelous Marvel Funko Pop giveaway on on.tmc.io/Marvel. You can earn entries every day. And there's all kinds of other activities for the sweepstakes that you can actually do to earn extra entries. And so I urge you, if you're interested in winning any one of these 8 Marvelous Marvel Funko Pops, enter early and often. Again, every day you can come back and earn more entries. There are all kinds of ways to earn entries. And historically here at TMC, when we have sweepstakes, people that have gone that extra yard and have earned those extra entries, they are the ones that usually end up winning. Although not always the case, because it is a random draw, of course. So anyone can win. Now I noticed that I am blurry. So let me just do this and see if it fixes the blurriness. Super annoying, right? I guess because okay, there we go. I'm in focus. It was a little blurry there for a second there. And I was thinking it was my eyesight because it is going a little bit, and I probably need to go to the eye doctor at some point. But I can read everything on the screen. It's just every once in a while, late at night, I'm looking at the TV, and I'm like, why is that little clock on that cable box so small and so hard to read? It must be just that crappy cable box with that blue light. But then I grab my wife's glasses, and I'm like, oh, Oh, that's why. That's why. It's because I actually having trouble seeing that at late at night at that. So let's go ahead and get to the chat board and see if we have some guesses for this one, because this is one from a while ago. This is going way, way back to 1960. Right, Dave? That's right. It is Psycho, the original Psycho from 1960. And Dave, congratulations. That's 25 points for you. Wildcat, you also are earning 25 points. Congratulations for that correct answer. And Lori, you are in third place as well with Psycho. 25 points. Let me see. Oh, sorry, Lori. I'm sorry. I said it, I guess. I'm sorry, Kate. That's what I'm going to say. Kate, you are 1 second away from the points there. Just outside the points, you're fourth with Psycho. Oh, good suggestion, Lanny. Am I still sounding rough? I need a Hall's lozenge. Yeah, they are good. You're right. They are really good to kind of get that hoarseness out there. I'll blast her. I'll power through it. Dave, congratulations. You're also correct. Just outside the points, though. Lanny thought maybe it was Rear Window, which is a good guess. Because actually, thinking about that poster, Rear Window, it does have a little bit of this look. And so does The Birds, from similar time and genre for sure. Eric, it's not The Birds though, but also Z thought maybe it was Rear Window as well. And you are not dumb. Don't be silly. It's an old poster. It's from 1960. It's not like something you've seen recently. So we tried to do a big range here to name that movie game. So that is number 2. Here's a really cool fun fact as we've been trying to add a little bit more to the game by giving you some fun trivia along with it. Hitchcock originally planned the shower sequence in the movie, if you've seen it, to be completely silent. However, the composer, Bernard Herrmann, he decided to go ahead and score that particular scene anyway. And then when Hitchcock heard it, he immediately changed his mind. He's like, we're going with it. So could you imagine that scene without any music at all and just being completely silent? I guess you could probably do that by just muting it. But I mean, just a really cool fact that sometimes, people don't realize how much composing and the music is just such a part of the film. A film can really go horribly wrong without the right score, I really feel that. I've seen many examples of that. Don't ask me for one right now because I can't remember any, but there is. They are out there. Because sometimes I'll be watching a film and be like, wow, this music just does not match this particular scene. It's just out of place, Hopefully you agree. Let's see here. Where we're at? Number 3? Let's go ahead and move right to number 3, shall we? Here we go. Number 3. And again, the Marvelous Marvel sweepstakes. I want to show you this guy because this is one of my favorite ones that are being offered this sweepstakes. This is what's called a Diamond Collection exclusive of Deadpool. You can see here he's in his real casual stance. I know it's really tough to see, and I apologize again with the reflection problems, but there is a diamond coating on there which sparkles in the light. And oh, there we go. You can see a little bit of it right there. But also note that every one of these Funko Pops that I'm showing you are already packaged within a vinyl protector case that is going to save the corners, save the nicks, save the fingerprints, not to mention being quite sanitary. This guy is protected. So you're going to receive him in collector form, meaning that it's good to put on the shelf as a collector or even take it out of the box and play with him if you like. But every pop that we sell here, every item that we sell here, we do what's considered what we call premium collector grade shipping. And what that means is that we take extra care in making sure that every one of the collectibles that you purchase from TMC.io arrives in pristine, straight from the factory condition. No blemishes, no fingerprints, no scuff marks, no dents. We strive for perfection. Of course, there's always going to be situations where something comes from the factory with maybe a little bit of a slight little scuff here and there. But for the most part, what we're getting is cases of these straight from the factory, and they are coming out in crisp mint condition. You could smell that new China smell on them when they come out of that case. And we take them right out of there and put them right into a vinyl soft protector pop case, which allows us to handle them and wrap them up for shipping. So this guy is available to be won. He's not available to be purchased in the TMC.com marketplace. He's one of the exclusives for this sweepstakes. You can't buy them, but you can win them. So head over to on.tmc.io/Marvel for a chance to win. Let's go ahead and hit the chat and see if we got some guesses on this one. We are looking for the actual movie in the series. As we know, there's several of these movies. We want to make sure that we have the exact film. So, okay, we're going to go back some comments here. No, Lanny is saying take Halls to the movie theater. So you don't cough? Or is Halls somehow there's some kind of like theory on Halls having some kind of layer of protection, like zinc lozenges or something. I don't know if that's going to go well with the popcorn, though. Oh, awesome. Dave said he had to do a 10-page report in college on the music in Psycho. Was interesting, I'm sure. That must have been really cool. So, yeah, you knew that's why you got first in that one. You knew that movie very well. All right, here we go here. Wildcat came first to the guess on this one, but she missed it. She missed it. It's not Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It is not. Good guess, though. Obviously, it could have been anyone with this look. But Dave is correct. It is the Temple of Doom. Congratulations, Dave. That is correct. Jessica, we're looking for the exact one. I'm sorry. Heather, congratulations. Second place for you with Temple of Doom. And Jessica, good news. You came back with Temple of Doom. I know you meant Doom, not Dome. So again, typos are not a problem. We know you're trying to type fast. It is Temple of Doom. And I got some good news for you, Lori. You tied Jessica in third place, so that's going to be 25 points for you both. So we have when we ever have a tie, we just award more points here at TMC. Wildcat, you came back with the correct answer. Just unfortunately, just outside the points this time, though. And sorry, I lost my spot. Lanny, congratulations. Temple of Doom it was. Just outside the points, though. Heather, you believe you already. Did you already guess? Yeah, you already guessed. You already guessed it, Heather. So that was your. Oh no, hang on. I'm sorry. Oh no, yeah. I was just double check. We didn't have two Heathers, and I was mistaken. But yes, you already got points for that, Heather. Congratulations, Kate. You are correct, but just outside the points on that one. Carol, hey Carol, welcome. You're just outside the points, but you're correct. It is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom from 1984. Do you guys remember the opening scene of that film? There was a nightclub, and you know, it's a really great opening. You know, it gets right into the action right away. And just as Indiana Jones is leaving the nightclub, there is a shot that is taken of the actual club. Does anyone remember what the name of that club was? No bonus points, but if you know what the name of that club was, congratulations. That is a really astute observation. I'll tell you what it is in about a second here. I'm just going to go through the rest of the answers here because Carol got it right. Z also, she said Indiana Jones, but again, we're looking for the full name, Temple of Doom. And Lanny was thinking it was Lost Ark. A good guess because it could have been. You never know with this poster. We really try to be tricky with this one. Eric was correct with the Temple of Doom, just outside the points, though. Z came back and thought maybe Lost Ark. And then, so Lanny was saying, Lanny was saying, so you don't cough. Smart move. Sorry, Jessica, I'm just checking. I saw your comment there saying, was it wrong? You're in the points, Jessica. You're good. You got the points. It was, we got Dave in the points, right? Dave was first. We have Heather second, and then Jessica was third. And then there was a tie. Lori was also third. So 4 people won points in that one. Dave, man, you are good. You are good. So are you, Lori. Very good. It is. That's right. Club Obi-Wan, an homage, obviously, to the Star Wars character. So really cool. Fun little fact. Hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and get to the number 4 of 10. Name that movie game today. Are you ready? Here it is. I just popped it up again on the screen. Let's show you a couple more of these bad boys here. Funko Pops, Marvel's Marvel Funko Pops. Here's a glow-in-the-dark Iron Man exclusive. It's what's called referred to as a previews exclusive. And again, these are limited edition. And this guy actually lights up. You can see he's in this stance, which is from, obviously, Endgame. And he has a streak of blood coming down from his brow, and his hand is up. And this is one of the iconic scenes in the film. And again, Iron Man, I Am Iron Man, glow-in-the-dark previews exclusive, available to be won, and also available to be purchased on the TMC.io marketplace. You can use your points right now to buy this guy. He's up there right now on the TMC.io marketplace. But you can also win him for free by entering into the Marvelous Marvel Funko Pop giveaway. The address is right there, on.tmc.io/Marvel. Along with Iron Man, we also have this Phoenix from X-Men. She is also a glow-in-the-dark, and she is also an exclusive. Again, these are not just common pops. These are collectible-style pops with varying limited editions to them. So this one is an exclusive from Entertainment Earth, and it's a glow-in-the-dark Phoenix from X-Men, number 422, available to one on the TMC.io sweepstakes. Oh, and she's available. Oh, no, she's not available to be purchased. Sorry, I forgot. She is an exclusive. Oh, no, hang on a second. No, she is available to be purchased. She is on the TMC.io marketplace. And if she's not, email me and tell me I'm a liar. Chris, he is. Chris, Hudson is in Minecraft world. Hey, Hudson, Chris is saying hi. I don't know if you could hear me. But yeah, you know what it is. It's Friday. His school ends. And then he has to wait patiently for his buddy to be able to hop on and join him. But he said he was going to make a cameo today. Oh, I hear some pitter-patter. He might be making his way down. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, Chris, if you're hanging around. You know, it's been a while. Oh.
Hi, Chris.
Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Chris. Hi, Chris.
Other side. We can't see it. Come on the other side.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
There you are.
I'm playing some Minecraft.
He's playing some Minecraft.
In my diamond house.
Oh. His diamond house. Are you playing with Les?
No, I couldn't connect to him. And he didn't answer.
So sorry to hear that, dude. Dang, that's too bad. Oh well, we're gonna play some CNC tomorrow, all right? You and I?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you saying hi to everybody.
Sure.
Chris says, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah, I know.
Yes, Hudson finally got chopped. There was a fundraiser at school where a local place where you get your hair cut. What is that called? Not a salon, but like more of like a family place where you go. Like I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry, but it was a school. He does have ears. I forgot. He was so moppy for so long, wasn't he? You're probably thinking like we should probably call child services. These parents are just letting this kid's hair just grow forever. But anyway, there was a fundraiser for the school where that you could book an appointment with this particular salon, and they would only let one family in at a time. You had your appointment time. Your appointment was your appointment time. There was no one else there. They were very, very strict about, making sure there was distancing. Everything was cleansed, sanitized. They had masks and screen. I mean, it was very, very well done. Anyway, so Hudson, he went there, and his mom brought him there and got a cut. And I think I'm going to have to probably do the same soon because I can't take it anymore. I got to chop this melon. But yes, that's Hudson. He's here, and he's at a screen all day, so I don't push him to come on the show as much. And plus, he gets to play Minecraft, so pretty much. Oh, you don't want me talking about you? Yeah, he's getting some toot. He's getting a big toot, which is troubling for us as parents that he's only 6.5, and he's getting this kind of attitude. What's 12.5 going to look like, right? Let's get to the answer, shall we? It's Friday. It's supposed to be fun. Wildcat. Out of the gates, Wildcat is correct. It is Kingdom. Congratulations, Wildcat. That's 25 points for you after your slip up on the previous question. I'm giving you a hard time because you're so dang good at this game. Kathleen, congratulations. That's 25 points for you. And Lori, I appreciate the full title. Congratulations. 25 points for you as well. And Dave came up with a guess. Miami Vice. Hey, good guess. Not Miami Vice, though. Carrie, you're correct with the Kingdom. Just outside the points on this one. Heather, you're also correct with the Kingdom. And so are you, Lanny. And Eric, you thought maybe it was Training Day. I could totally see why you may have thought that. It actually has the same color palette poster Training Day does. But Training Day is Denzel Washington, and this is Jamie Foxx. But it does have that same color palette. And I'd be curious to know if the poster was created from the same agency. Because sometimes when you have these agencies knock out these posters one after the other, surprisingly, you have that same theme. You know, an artist can get a little lazy and use that similar color palette because they want a gritty look and they've done it before, and it's easy just to kind of use that same, those same filters and brushes and whatnot. So, but yes, I can see why you thought it could have been Training Day. Z thought you nailed it with Kingdom. You nailed it with Kingdom. Just outside the points, though, Z. Yeah, he's got the routine for sure. Let's see here. And James thought maybe it was Ray. Oh, no, that's a good guess. It's not Ray. But did you know Jamie Foxx is I think right now, I don't know if it's done yet, but he's been bulking up because he's going to play Mike Tyson in the movie. That's going to be wild. I'm really interested in seeing that. But no, actually, Ray, it wasn't Ray, because I don't think Ray had a shotgun. I believe he was playing a piano. I could be mistaken. And I'm not trying to mock it all. I'm just saying I just find it's a funny guess. That's all. Jessica, yes, he thought it was Ray. And James also thought it was a Ray Charles movie. Sorry, I just think it's funny. Ray Charles with a shotgun. You know, he's all, Ray Charles is mad. He's mad as hell. It's not the Django Unchained. I guess though. Yes, you do. And Jessica, the king. Excuse me, Hudson. Excuse me. Thank you, son. Hey, Huddy. Hudson, can you do me a favor, please? Can you come close my door? Thank you. And Jessica, you also are correct, just outside the points, though. Hey, I appreciate you wrapping up work early and coming and play, Jessica. Or you might be wrapping up work right on time if you're on the East Coast. I can't remember where you're located, but I appreciate it. Oh, Book of Eli. I'm not sure the name. I don't see a name there. But again, another humorous guess. Yes, he is. Poor Ray Charles. And you know, what a talented musician. All right, so we gave out the points on that one. We have an interesting fact on the Kingdom. During the intro, the scene with people playing in an outdoor pool, and I'm not sure if you remember this movie, it's from 2007, but there's a scene where there's people outside, it's a recreational center, families are playing in a pool. It's actually home movie footage of a community pool that's located in Saudi Arabia. Didn't know that, did you? Things you learn when you play Name That Movie Game by TMC.io. Speaking of TMC.io, if you're here for the first time, welcome. TMC.io was born of the love of movies. What we normally do for all of our members is give you opportunities to see special advanced movie screenings for free before everyone else. But unfortunately, that's been on hiatus since this pandemic has been around. We've had a couple of virtual movie screenings thanks to Amazon Studios and our partners at the agencies that have offered those to us and to our members. And we also had a really great summer series that lasted the entire summer that, again, was brought to you by Amazon Studios and the Outlier Society, and it was curated by Michael B. Jordan. It was a themed double feature drive-in movie event throughout the entire summer. And last night, was it last night? I want to say, no, it was 2 nights ago. The 26th was the last double feature of that series. I hope you guys got to go out and enjoy some of those. We did not make it. Being in Arizona, we're going through a wicked heat wave here, and the drive-in just was not as appealing sounding. Plus, we got a kiddo, and it's usually late, and he's back in school. All the reasons not to hit the drive-in. But hopefully you had a chance to go to the drive-in and check out some of these virtual screenings. We recently had one for Chemical Hearts. It was a teenage drama, heartstring type film. And what? Jessica, you are also going to see Tenet? We have a lot of members going out to the movies to see Tenet this coming week. And I say have lots of fun and be super safe and enjoy getting back into the theaters. Let's hope we can keep these theaters open, shall we? And hope it's not going to be a problem. Like I said, if everyone just is respectful of their neighbors and thinks of being safe, I think we can do it. I think we can get back into theaters and get back into doing a little bit more get back to a little bit more normalcy with just a couple precautions, right? It's not too much to ask, I don't think. Anyway, I don't want to get all COVID-19 on you guys. So let's go ahead and get to our next poster of the day. It is number 5. Number 5 of 10 coming right up. Here it is. Three seats will be up to both sides. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's hope they just make this a permanent thing. Because I would love to have 3 seats around us always. And actually, I've joked to my wife several times. We go to Alamo Draft House here in Arizona quite a bit. And I've joked to her several times. I'm saying, you know what? Like, I'm so tempted, and it's unnecessary spending of money, I guess. But I'm so tempted just to buy seats around us. I was going to do that as a surprise to her one time, just to buy like the seats beside us on the other side, so we had no one beside us. Because there's always that one person, right? There's always that one where either they're chewing with their mouth open, or they're talking the entire time, or there's kids that are like 4 years old at a rated R movie, and you're like, why have these parents brought this child to see this movie? I mean, there's all kinds of things that in the theater can ruin your movie-going experience. And I've always said, especially when they started creating a lot of these theaters with leather chairs and recliners and dine-in eating, like, why not make it a little bit more intimate and a little bit more private and allow for, more space. We don't need to be jammed together. Airplanes are bad enough, right? Let's just give us a little bit more space. That's all we're asking for, a little more space. But yes, please be careful and enjoy. Hopefully, kicking seats. You're right, Jessica, kicking seats. No one wants kicking seats. Oh man, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember the last time we went to an AMC. That was the last time I slept in an AMC, and it was just because of that very, very reason. We had a bunch of kids behind us, and you know what? I was a kid. I was a teenager. We were those shit disturbers in the theater. We were the ones that people were like, shush. We did all kinds of bad things. So I don't blame the kids. I really don't. I blame the theaters and their layout and the way it's the spacing and the way they try to maximize the dollar. Because when is the last time you've been in a theater, pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, when's the last time you're in a theater and it's been absolutely jammed? Other than an advanced screening, because we know they like to jam in advanced screenings. Think about it. When is the last time a theater has been completely jammed? Sure, there may be, opening night of the Avengers Endgame or something like that, or Star Wars or whatever. But how long does that last? A night or 2, 3 nights at best? I mean, at the end of the day, people can replicate a really cool movie-going experience at home. So it's got to be pretty special for you to want to get out and get to the theater. Let's face it, Tenet's going to be on DVD by 2021. right? Probably after Christmas, that thing's going to be available on DVD. I mean, the time that movies go from, theater exhibitors to streaming services to DVDs and Blu-rays is shorter and shorter and shorter. And as we know, a lot of movies just go straight to Blu-ray or straight to streaming. So I just think that there's a lot of different ways that, a lot of things that are really tough on theaters, and they really need to compete with a lot of different things. It's very difficult. So let's go ahead and get to the answers on this one, shall we? Sorry, I've been chatting away. And this is what happens. This is why these games last 4 hours, because I cannot just stay on task. Yes. And guess what's after this? You don't want to leave yet, in case you're thinking, I had enough of you today. You don't want to leave yet, because the video bonus round is next. Video bonus round is next after we do this, after we give the points out for this one, which is 5 of 10. Jessica, I'm on the edge of my seat. I saw Chemical Hearts, and I think it was what? Why are you leaving me hanging on that? What was it? Chris is going to see Bill and Ted 3 watching tonight. Hey, Chris, let us know how that is. I hope it's funny. All right, let's go. We're going to get to the answers right now. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. I know sometimes I stare off into the distance. You're probably thinking, what is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? Is he okay? I'm actually reading this aggregated chat, and sometimes it comes in fast and furious because we have multiple sources. We're simultaneously broadcasting or streaming to multiple platforms. There's about 7 platforms that we're simultaneously streaming to right now. So sometimes they come in fast. And Dave, you are correct, sir. That's 25 points for you. Congratulations. Midnight Run is the name of this film. Did you know, great part of this movie, they say the F word 119 times in this movie. I know somebody who would appreciate that, as the producer had said. Dave, you're correct. Lanny, you're correct as well. That's 25 points for you. Congratulations. You're number 2. Lanny says she loves this movie. And Jessica, look at this. We got a tie. Jessica, you are correct with Midnight Run, and you're tied with Chris. Chris, you tied Jessica. Congratulations. That's points for you and Chris. 25 points for you guys. Kathleen, you're correct. You're just outside the points on that, though. And Chris, yes, I know you meant run. We don't penalize for typos, so no worries there. Sorry, I just lost my spot. I'm scrolling through. Oh, could you imagine there's like 1,000 people on this game? There's no way to be able to handle this chat. Not that there ever would be, but if there was and people were literally pasting chats, this game wouldn't work. It's actually good that it's an intimate number of people, because if it was any bigger, I don't think I could handle the way the chat comes in. I would need some kind of screen that's vertical with and 3 different sets of eyes going. Because I lost my spot again. Remember I told you last week how sometimes they interject messages into this aggregated chat saying, congratulations, you've received 100 messages on your stream. Well, that just came in, and then it joggles everything temporarily, so I got to go and find that spot again. So I believe we've issued the points. The winners are there. And Chris is saying there's 94 F-bombs in Deadpool 2. And Dave, yes, 119 F-bombs in that film. And also, here's another interesting stat about that. This is one of 2 films from 1988 that had a road trip. The reason why there was a road trip is because the main character would not fly. Do you know what the other film in 1998 that had the main character that did not want to fly, therefore it became a road trip movie? Show off your knowledge. Show off your movie knowledge on that one. Let me know in the comment section if you know which other film from 1998 was a road trip movie, but the main character refused to fly. Hey, Chris, thanks for playing. You got yourself 25 points, though. Don't forget to email me. That's how you redeem the points. If you're new and just joining us for the first time, check it out in the bottom corner here. Right here. Can you see that? jammed in there with everything else, mark@tmc.io for points. What you do is at the end of the game, go ahead and send me an email, or again, you can message me on any of the platforms that you're watching us from, and message me the number of correct answers that you received. But also, most importantly, include your username or your email address from tmc.io. That way I know where to assign the points to. So Chris, make sure you send me an email and I'll give you those points. And Lori, you're awesome. Good job. It has to be Rain Man, and you are correct. It was Rain Man, as we know. To Tom Cruise's chagrin, he had to drive cross country with Dustin Hoffman. Great film. Great film. All right, so you know what that means. You know what time it is. And again, wouldn't this be a great time for a sound effect? Like some kind of really cool sound effect, lights, cameras, all kinds of things. I thought it would be. Well, I could do that. It's the time for the video bonus round. Who's ready for the video trailer bonus round? You're like, what is this? If you haven't seen it before, don't worry. I'm going to show you 10 seconds of a movie trailer. And the same way, you're going to guess the name of that trailer. The first people to guess correctly will win 25 points. Are you ready? Yeah, Rayman was 1988. That's correct. And so was Midnight Run. Thanks for the Kool-Aid Show. We're going to keep this going during the video bonus trailer unless you say it's annoying, and I will stop it. It is annoying, isn't it? I'm going to stop it. All right. All right, let's get to the video bonus. Okay, I'm going to make sure everyone's ready here because I'm going to show this. You might want to turn up your volume as well if you're just watching and not listening to me. I wouldn't blame you. But let me go ahead and hide this. Let me go ahead and hide this, make sure there's nothing on the screen, because I'm going to bring up the trailer right now. All right? Let's see here. All right. It's a 10-second trailer. Is everybody ready? Because here it comes. Did you get it? Did you get that? Do I need to play it again? Do we know who that actor is? All right, I'm going to let the comments come in, and we'll go ahead and check the comments. Jeez, I thought. Oh, we do. We do. Oh, boy. Sorry. I'm cracking up. I'm just cracking myself up as usual. Let me get to the chat. Someone said Kool-Aid Show. Thank you. Way too much fun, right? It's just way too much fun with these things. Again, you can imagine me with the soundboard. You're like, don't get the soundboard. Do whatever you can to not give him a soundboard, please. It's bad enough we have a light show now. All right, let's go to the answers on our video bonus trailer. Insert sound effect sound now. Chris, later. Stay safe, man. Have a great time on the weekend. I'm going to, you know what, and I promised you I would do that last weekend, and I did not do that. Thank you for calling me out on that. I'm sorry. This will be replayed on Sunday, 100%. So you can go ahead and play the remainders on Sunday. If you know anyone that likes games like this, we do replays on the weekends where people can also earn points. Again, same thing. First 3 people that answer and email me after the replay, and they will earn points. And I've actually had some people play on a replay that are new, which was really cool. So I will be replaying this. This will be a replay live stream, a replay live broadcast, encore presentation, insert sound effect, of Name That Movie game this weekend. Sunday. Dave's congratulating Laurie on Rain Man, and Rain Man was in 1998. And thank you, Kate. Thank you. Somebody likes the lights. Wildcat is correct. 25 points to Wildcat. It is Can't Buy Me Love from 1987. Did you know there's a special cameo in this film from a very popular dancer during the 80s? And she's still in the scene these days. Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul had a cameo in Can't Buy Me Love. Lanny, you are also correct. That's 25 points for you. And Lori, also 25 points for you. Congratulations. You guys won points. Jessica, you were correct just outside the points, though. And Z, you're also correct. And Kathleen was correct. And Wildcat is swooning over a young Patrick Dempsey, who was 22 in that movie. You believe that? And the actress, poor actress, who passed away a few years ago, she was only 15. Yes, McDreamy. Bernie thought maybe it was Loverboy. Good guess, Bernie. It was not Loverboy. It was Can't Buy Me Love, and it was Patrick Dempsey. Yes, see, Patrick Dempsey it was. So thank you so much for playing the video bonus edition of that. Let's get right back to the Name That Movie game poster edition, and we're going to show number 6 of 10. Here comes number 6 of 10 right now. Number 6 of 10. I think I kind of went with a bit of a weird order. Apologize. I got sidetracked there, and sometimes again I start to daze off into the distance. I'm not reminiscing about different times in my life. I'm actually reading stuff, and I'm trying to figure out how I lost my spot and where's the product that I want to show you next. And these just came in, and these are super cool. Are you a fan of the Mandalorian series on Disney Plus? Do you watch it? Do you love it? Are you excited about the new season that's approaching this fall? Yes, yes, and yes are my answers. Hopefully they're yours too. Check these out. Just came in yesterday. Not yet available in the TMC.io marketplace, but I will put these up this weekend. I promise. Here they are. Check them out. A set of 3 enamel pins for the series Star Wars The Mandalorian. Check it out here. You have the Mandalorian helmet, you have his ship, and of course you have the child. And again, this plastic that you see here, I'm going to take this off actually so you can get a better look. This was just, again, you can see this stuff comes from the factories. This is just protective film that they put over top of it. And I've just decided that these are my pins. So, and so I can show you a little better look. But check out the details of these pins. What a sweet set, right? Really cool. Great gift for any Star Wars Mandalorian fan. And some really nice detail on these pins. Disney, it's a Disney licensed product from Disney Plus. Again, these are a Mandalorian set. Well, there's a good view right there. It's a Mandalorian Star Wars set. You can see the details on these pins. They will be available shortly in the TMC.io marketplace. Again, this weekend they will be up there. And it comes in a nice little gift box. Makes a great gift, not to mention the awesome little stocking stuffer too. If you're interested, again, we are getting right into pins here at TMC.io. We've recently showed you some fake pins from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie that we are just fascinated with. I'm actually going to do a separate live stream with the app to show you how the fig pen app works. It's really cool. It just adds a whole extra dimension, to collecting. Every one of the fig pens that on the back of them, they have a laser engraved serial number that's unique to the actual pin. And you put that into the app, and it brings up all kinds of really cool details about the rarity of the pin, the production of the pin, when it was produced, what round it was produced, how also the availability of it. And you get points for that, and you actually can battle the pins at a later date. They're going to be adding all kinds of new features to the app, and it's just a way also to keep your collection intact and show your value. And it's just a really fun extra kind of extra way to be able to collect in a real special way. So like I said, I'm going to do a special show about that. Let's go ahead and get to the answers and see what we have here. Hey, Wildcat. She's in top spot again with 25 points. It is the quick and the dead. Quick and the dead. Kathleen, you are also correct for 25 points. Congratulations on that. And Heather, you're also correct. It is the quick and the dead. And we have a tie. Lori, you tied Heather for third place. Congratulations. You also earned 25 points with that correct answer. And Z, you're correct as well, but just a few seconds outside of the points. Congratulations, Bernie. You're also correct. Welcome, Bernie. Thanks again for joining us today. And Lanny, again, welcome back. Quick and the Dead, you are correct. And Dave, you're also correct, the Quick and the Dead. And so are you, Jessica. And Eric, you're also correct. And Bruce, that's the Quick and the Dead. You are correct, sir. The Quick and the Dead. Just outside the points, though, Bruce, but congratulations on the correct answer. And please know there's plenty of opportunities to earn more points. Thank you. And also, Jessica is also the Quick and the Dead, to be exact. And we know we love them exact answers, although they don't have to be exact. And we accept typos here during this game. So congratulations on that. That's fantastic. And again, those Mandalorian pins will be available in the TMC.io marketplace this weekend. I promise to get those up there. All right, where are we at? We were at, let's see here. Well, that was number 6. Number 6 of 10. So we're coming up to number 7 of 10. We're past the halfway point now for sure. And number 7 of 10 is coming up right now. Here it is. Don't forget, at the end of the game, there is a special, there's something special. I don't want to give it away. I'm trying to explain what it is without giving it away. Other than to say there's an opportunity for one person to win 50 bonus TMC points at the end of the game. That's all I can say. So if you can, stick around. If you can't, that's okay. But you could also maybe play the replay. And you could scroll to the end and be the first one. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I have to think about that one. I might have jumped the gun on that one. But for now, for the live version, there is, no, you know what? We could do it for the replay as well. Because it's only one person, and the one person at the end, there's a special add-on to the game at the end of the game. All right, let's see here. We have number 7 of 10, and number 7 of 10 is available. And well, I did notice I went out of order. But we have 3. We have this is 7. We have 3 more after this. Yes. Sorry, I thought for a second there this was 8 out of 10. But no, we're on 7 of 10. I got it straight. Yes, it's Friday. It is Friday. Hope everyone had a great week, by the way. I never do ask everyone how your week was. I wouldn't make a really good talk show host. But a game show host. Who's kidding who? Everyone knows what I really secretly pine after, as is my dream job. Can anyone guess? I'm just going to leave it out there. All right, this is number 7 of 10. Number 7 of 10. And, very important for people that are traveling. I ordered these from our supplier a long time ago, several months ago, and they just came in. when I ordered them, the climate was very different. You couldn't find these things anywhere. So I thought I was able to order one box, one case each as a limit. And I thought, why not see if I can order them and I could make them available to TMC members at essentially at my cost. It was no intention to make money off of these particular things. And here they are right here. This is what's referred to as an iFly Smart Kit. Again, this one actually doesn't necessarily need to be if you are flying. It's essentially a kit. It's as you can see, it's sealed here. It's packed. It has a zip. It also has like a Ziploc type of style packaging. What it does is it contains one bottle of antibacterial hand sanitizer. It's a 2-ounce bottle. It also has one mask and a pair of gloves. So it's kind of like a pack of things to have on hand in a pinch, right? I mean, obviously, a lot of us are, used to carrying around a mask now. I think that's probably pretty fair to say. Most of us are, or at least antibacterial hand sanitizer, maybe not gloves so much. But again, in a pinch, you're in a situation where maybe you forgot your mask or you don't have any hand sanitizer. Good to have this on hand in your purse, in your backpack, in your car, and anywhere that you just kind of keep it handy. I'm going to make these available along with the other packs, which I promised to make available and I hadn't yet. These are the other packs right here. This is the other ones that we also we sold out of the first ones. These are the second case that just came in. It's the last one. I don't have any more of these. I have one case of each. I believe there's 10 in each. This is the one that really were more for flying. You have 8 antiseptic wipes in here, a pair of gloves, a headrest cover for the plane seat, and 2 face masks. Again, so slightly different to-go kits, which I'm going to make available for literally my cost on TMC. I'm going to put a special link. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send an email out and just be like, hey, whoever wants these, here they are. You're literally going to just pay for the cost of them that I paid and shipping. And if you need them and if they become used for you, great. I hope they do. We kept a couple for our family, obviously, to kind of just have in a pinch as well. And again, if they can help anybody and if they're useful, we'll make those available for very low cost on TMC.io Marketplace. And again, I'm going to send out an email to everyone about those. We don't have many, but just trying to do a little bit other than bringing some fun, bringing some practicality as well. All right, let's get to the answers on this one, shall we? Dave, congratulations. That is correct. It is Universal Soldier from 1992. Kathleen, you're also in the points with Universal Soldier. Congratulations. And Lanny, so are you. Congratulations. You are correct with Universal Soldier. Lori, you're correct as well, but you're just outside the points on that one. Heather, you're also correct, just outside the points. Z, yes, it was Universal Soldier. And Wildcat confused me there. I thought you were talking. Oh, you're talking about me. Maybe like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that was maybe a dream. But no. Oh, Laney, so glad that you get a chance to. Yes, we know what that's all about. We don't have 2, we have 1, and so I can imagine that's twice the fun. So, good job, and congrats to you for working so hard to help your kids with this difficult time we're all going through here. So I'm glad that we're able to provide some kind of small little happiness in a small little way, hopefully. Jessica's flying out next week. All right, Jessica. So I'll make them available I'll make them available tomorrow. I'll send out the email tomorrow. If you buy one tomorrow, I will ship them on Monday. It should get to you before Thursday. So just to let you know. No guarantees, because if you've not heard, there's a lot of wacky things going on with USPS these days with our postal system. But I do mail out a number of products, and I've noticed that things are delayed, but some things aren't delayed. So it's kind of a random scenario. Depends where you're going, depends where it's going. There are major international delays. I had shipped some stuff to Canada that were delayed for weeks, sitting in California for literally weeks. So I can confirm that these postal delays that are in the news are not just fabricated news stories. I was experiencing them in May as an e-commerce seller, and I was wondering what the heck was going on. And then, of course, all this news came out most recently. So, yeah, there's been big changes in the post office, and it's not the same post office that we've all known for all of our lives, and unfortunately, not as reliable as it used to be. Hopefully, some of that will get reinstated as they said they would, but I haven't seen it fully back to where it was yet. But I will keep you posted on that because I ship out a lot of stuff every week. So, hey, Carol, don't be down. It's not a problem. Sometimes with the posters, again, this is from 1992, so it's not fresh of mind. It's not right there. And again, too, sometimes we make it a little bit hard because this might not have been what's known as version A. This might have been version D, for example. But yeah, don't feel like you have to have the correct answer sometimes just put the first thing that comes to your mind. And again, I hope you find it fun. Like I said, I don't want to discourage anyone from not playing because some of them are easier than others and some are harder than others. So there's all kinds of different levels. We try to make a really good mix here. Speaking of mixing it up, did you know before this movie came out, Universal Soldier, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, the stars of Universal Soldier, attended the Cannes Festival. And this was before the movie came out, and outside of the Cannes Festival, in the festival hall, just outside of the festival hall, they started getting into it. They started pushing each other, pointing at each other, which looked to be like a brawl in the making. And security guards had to intervene and stop them. It was a big hoopla. And it was interesting because it became the talking points for the media when discussing this film. And so it was widely reported, with this film that Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph and Dolph were enemies. They hated each other, and so it really helped promote this movie. And of course, as you're probably already guessing, it came out in later interviews that indeed this was staged. The first one to confirm it was Lundgren confirmed it in a podcast, he confirmed it in an interview, and Van Damme said as well, he confirmed it was all staged for publicity of the movie. Those guys don't hate each other. They like each other very much. So, but just an interesting thing to show you kind of the ins and outs of publicity. Of course, that was more of an obvious one. I think that people probably didn't really believe it as much. But just goes to show you, you can't always believe what you read in the media, right? So let's go on and get on to number 8, shall we? Because I know I'm super long today. I apologize for that, but I love the mic. Here we go. Number 8 of 10. This is number 8 of 10. We show you 10 movie posters and a bonus video trivia trailer. What the hell am I saying? A bonus video trailer in the middle of the game, which is our new tradition here. And so essentially 11 different opportunities to win TMC points that are good towards awesome movie collectibles and toys in the TMC.io marketplace. This is number 8 of 10. If you're just joining us, welcome. You're not too late to earn some points here because at the end of the game, there's also going to be a special opportunity for one player to earn 50 bonus TMC points. Can't say any more than that. So stick around if you can for another hour or two. Just kidding. Not really. This is number 8 of 10 in our list of Name That Movie Game today. Excuse me. Excuse me. So for this particular film, because I'm seeing some answers come in, we're going to require the actual name of the film. Because a lot of people are guessing, and I see that they know what genre the film is or what franchise it is, more correctly. But I need to hear and I need to see the actual title of the film. Which installment in the franchise is it for the points? Okay? So I want to be fair there. Usually I say that beforehand. Sorry, I did not. But yes, for the points, we want the full title because there are a lot of installments in this franchise, as seems like a lot of us are aware. So let's go. I'm going to scroll up. Wow, we got a lot of answers here. A lot of answers. Laney's right, Carol. It's just fun to play. All right, well, I'm seeing some answers there. Let me just confirm something here real quick with the producer. She is the final say in a lot of things in this house. Many of you may have guessed that I'm referring to the producer. I'm referring to my wife as the producer because she is my lovely wife and my awesome producer. Without her, all this would not be as smooth as it seems. Some of you are like, damn, you need a new producer. It's not her, it's me. She does everything she can to keep me on track, on time, and in the know of things. And honestly, I couldn't do it without her. Love her to bits. Okay, we have the official. Again, we're looking for the full. Okay, it's in. This is Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, otherwise known as Transformers 2. Laney, I'm sorry. It's not Transformers 3. Transformers 3 was Dark of the Moon. And Heather, you said it was Transformers as well. And Jessica, you also said it was Transformers as well. Carol also thought it was Transformers. And you're right, but it's not Transformers. It's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Or we will accept Transformers 2. So I have to be a stickler on this one. So if you didn't get the correct answer, and type it in real quick now, you may still get points. So I'm seeing a lot of Transformers answers. Z said 3. And Dave was honest, didn't know the full title. So everyone knows it's Transformers. That we know. But the pyramid, if you remember the pyramid in this particular installment, that would be the key. Jack, sorry, you didn't get the points, but you're right. It is Transformers. But look at that. Wildcat comes in with Revenge of the Fallen. Congratulations. That's 25 points for you, Wildcat. Lori, you also scored 25 points. Congratulations. Kate, I'm sorry again, it's 2, not 3. It's 2. And James thought it was Dark Side of the Moon. It's not Dark of the Moon. And also, Lori also scored points, right? Yes, did you? Yes, you did. You got the last spot, Lori. Congratulations. It is Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen. You didn't have to have the 2, just Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, or we would have accepted Transformers 2 as the correct answer. So congratulations on that, Lori. You're the last one to score some points on there. Heather, you were correct. Just outside the points, though. Let me see. Oh, yes, a few seconds away. Sorry, it wasn't. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't a tie. Eric, you're right. It was Transformers 2. Just outside the points, though. And Jessica, you were also correct. Kate, you were also correct. Z was correct as well. James came back with the correct answer. And Lanny also. And so did you, Kate and Lanny. And I counted you twice, Lori. All right, I'm going to have to go back. Let me go back again. I'm sorry. Another one of those little annoying pop-up things pop up. It popped up. And it threw the chat off. So let me go through again and make sure I got the points correct in this one. Because we got a lot of answers that just say Transformers. All right, so Wildcat's first. 25 points for Wildcat. Lori, second place with 25 points. So Lori... And then we have, okay, I see, Lori. Sorry, you're right. You did. You came in twice with it, and I gave it to you twice. That means, Heather, congratulations, Heather. You scored the 25 points. You can thank Lori for that. Thank you for the correction, Lori. And thank you, Heather, for answering correctly. So you three scored 25 points. And again, this is number 8 of 10. Let's go ahead and show you number 9 right away, shall we? We'll get right to number 9 here. Here we go. Number 9 it is. Again, We are looking for the actual correct installment from this franchise. All right, we need the exact movie title on this franchise. Oh, here's a fun stat about Transformers Revenge of the Fallen I forgot to tell you real quick. I'm so sorry. Did you know that Caterpillar, the company Caterpillar, provided 3 vehicles to portray Decepticons in the movie? The 992D wheel loader was Scrapper. The 73D... No, sorry, it's the 73B dump truck was Long Haul. And the the D9N bulldozer was Rampage. Did I completely make a mess of that? The point is, I thought it was really cool that they donated their provided vehicles for Decepticons and their actual vehicles. I always think that's so cool when they do that. Making and not just make them like fictitious vehicles, but actual real vehicles that exist today. I think that's really cool. Adds a little element of realism to the film. So. All right, again, we're looking for the exact installment in this franchise. Before I do that, I want to show you this little gem that is not yet available in TMC.io Marketplace, so don't go searching for it yet, but it will be soon. Check it out. It's 11 from Stranger Things. Who's excited about Stranger Things showing up again, but season 5 coming out? I mean, are we not pumped or what? So, and I'm sorry about the lack of focus we're receiving here. But this is 11 holding an Eggo. Let me see if I can get a better angle. There we go. I gotta bring my turntable back. Who agrees? Does everyone like when I had the turntable? So much easier to see, right? There we go. There she is. So this is a keychain. It's an 11 Funko Pop Pocket Pop keychain. It comes with a keyring attached to her head. And you can put your keys on it. It's for her keys. It's a keychain. And she's holding an Eggo, as you see from, she likes Eggos, if you remember Stranger Things. So again, this is going to be available shortly in the TMC.io Marketplace. And as you can tell, we're coming closely to the end of our game, which means I start to lose my words and start to speak all kinds of goobly-gook. Goobly-gook. All right, we're seeing a lot of back and forth, and that's by design. We did not pull the A version of this poster. This is actually probably what is referred to as the B version, maybe the C version. Not sure. But did you guys know, before I get into the answers real quick, who has watched the new series that's come out? Has anybody watched Cobra Kai? I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind. Cobra Kai, it's a new series, now on Netflix, premieres today. It's almost like we meant for it to happen. Cobra Kai, I believe the first 2 seasons are available today on Netflix. It was a YouTube series starring Ralph Macchio and Billy Zabka. Those are the 2 guys fighting in the poster right there, as you know. And in this reprisal of their original roles, it's almost like a sequel to the movie. Years later, they open up competing dojos, and all kinds of craziness ensues. So I heard amazing things about it. It's like 100% fresh, and this thing is a hidden gem as far as I'm concerned, because I haven't seen it yet. But it's one of those things. I didn't have RedTube or whatever YouTube's paywall service was. But good news is it's available today on Netflix. 2 seasons are available. We intend to binge it here in the TMC.io household, and can't wait to talk about it next week. And not that we're going to watch all of it, but we're going to start watching it. And again, it's available today. And one other quick fact before we get to the correct answers here is Pat Morita Sensei designed the bonsai logo that appears, or that was sewn on Daniel's gi. That's really cool. I mean, he was a very talented actor, but who knew that he was also a talented artist? And he was the one that designed that actual logo. Ralph Macchio was 22 during the filming. And I think I incorrectly said that Patrick Dempsey was 22 in Can't Buy Me Love. But you know what? No, it wasn't incorrect. He was 22 because I remember that the actress was 15, and I thought that's kind of weird when you're 22 and you're playing next to you're playing a role again, across a 15-year-old that you're supposed to be romantically tied to. That might have been an odd situation for Patrick Dempsey, I'm sure, and the girl's parents, I imagine, too. Anyway, the co-stars in Karate Kid did not believe that Ralph Macchio was 22. That's the other fun fact to add to it. Let's go ahead and get to the answers. This is indeed the poster from The Karate Kid from 1984, the original film. Let's see who's correct. Jessica, I'm giving you Karate Kid. Congratulations, 25 points for you. Lanny, you also received 25 points. And Heather, you also scored 25 points on that one. Congratulations. It is Karate Kid. Not Karate Kid 2, Lori. Good guess, though. You had a 50-50 shot on that one. Or no, I guess there is. Well, with them, there's only 2. And also, James, you thought maybe it was Karate Kid 2. It is the poster from Karate Kid 1. Eric, Karate Kid 1. You're correct, just outside the points. Kate is also correct with Karate Kid, but outside the points. Jessica thought maybe it was 2, but it is 1. And you covered both bases on that one, Jessica. And Dave, no, it's not 2. It was 1. Good try, though. And yeah, it's okay. We have one more, Jessica. Don't be too frustrated. And yes, it is the first one. Karate Kid it was. Z. Congratulations. Just outside the points. James, you're also correct. Kim, it is 1, not 2, though. Good guess. Tough, though, with this poster, right? Could have been either or, really, when you look at it, if you don't remember the movie. Great, great movie. We watched it recently with Hudson, and he really enjoyed it, so it was fun. Wasn't enough to want him to get back into karate, but he definitely enjoyed it. And James, yes, you're correct. And yeah, that's right. It was back and forth, but it is Karate Kid 1. Congratulations to everyone who won the points. And I'm going to wax on and wax off into our next and final poster for the day. Don't forget, there's a chance to win 50 bonus points at the end of this final poster. Let's get to it right now, shall we? Here it is, number 10 of 10 of Name That Movie Game. There you go. Oh, I'm going to skip right to this one. Again, our Marvelous Marvel Sweepstakes is on right now. We have 10 days left in the sweepstakes. Enter early and often. What I mean by that is there's multiple opportunities to enter to win in our sweepstakes. You're saying multiple opportunities. How can that be? Well, the way it works is you go ahead and enter once, and you can return each day, click a button, and get bonus entries. Not only that, you can get big bonus entries for doing other tasks like following us on Instagram, following us on Twitter, following us on YouTube, checking us out on Facebook. I mean, there are all kinds of opportunities to earn bonus entries. There's no reason why you can't have 50 entries into the sweepstakes and better your odds by doing so. So go ahead, enter early and often on tmc.io. That web address again for the direct link is on.tmc.io/Marvel, or just go to tmc.io. It's actually pinned right at the top of the stream, and you'll see there a link to the sweepstakes. Go ahead and enter to win. Here's our, again, one of 8 different Marvelous Funko Pops that are available to be won. And this is alongside with the Captain Marvel one I showed you a little bit earlier. It's a Wood Deco Groot. Again, this is an exclusive limited edition Funko Pop with the Wood Deco finish. Now, what that means is it's finished with a special paint that simulates wood grain. So no 2 Funko Pops are alike. They all are individual. So if you got 2 of these, you would see that there are noticeable differences in the wood grain paint finish. Again, it's not made out of wood. This is a vinyl Funko Pop, and with a special finish. Again, it's exclusive, it's limited edition, and it's available to be won on the Marvelous Marvel Funko Pop giveaway. And it's also available to be purchased right now on the TMC.io marketplace. You could use your points that you've been racking up to buy it right now if you like. This is number 10 of 10. The game is almost over, but please know there is a special opportunity to win 50 bonus points at the end of this game. I want you to stick around for it because it's going to be fun. All right, let me get to the answers on this one, shall we? Sorry. Just type in a quick message to the producer. Oh, Dave, you're referring to the previous poster. Yeah, I think they reused some elements in 2 when they started doing 2. All right, let's get to the answer, shall we? Before I do that, real quick. We got some more answers coming in. All right. Okay. Wildcat, congratulations, 25 points for you. It is Return of the Jedi. You are correct. Episode 6 in the saga, Return of the Jedi from 1983. Dave, you're also correct. Congratulations, 25 points for you. Lanny, oh, sorry. It's not 5. It's 6. Return of the Jedi. So that means, Kate, you get the points, the final 25 points for this round. Congratulations, James. You thought maybe it was Empire Strikes Back. Totally understandable. It was not Empire Strikes Back. And it was not Star Wars 5, Jessica. I'm sorry. It was actually 6. Z also thought maybe it was. And Heather thought it was episode 7. But Z came back with the correct answer. Lori thought maybe it was Rogue One, and I could see where you maybe thought that because Rogue One does have that big satellite-style image on that island, right? On that planet, which the name eludes me right now. It's not Force Awakens, though. We know it's Return of the Jedi. Good guess, though. Lori, you're correct. Just outside the points, though. James, you're also correct just outside the points, as are you, Jessica. And Lanny, yes, it was Return of the Jedi. And did you note during the filming of this movie, to preserve the secrecy, producers claimed that they were making a horror movie called Blue Harvest with the tagline, Horror Beyond Imagination. And they even had caps and T-shirts made up for the crew. And, another fun fact is, which is actually really interesting because I'm a collector of posters, the original movie was titled Revenge of the Jedi. But producers realized that a Jedi would not really seek revenge. It's not really part of their ethical code. But a few standees, a few props, a few posters actually went out with the printed name Revenge of the Jedi. If you ever hop on eBay, you'll see those are going for big bucks. Of course, you got to be careful of frauds because there wasn't a lot of them made, and a lot of them have been destroyed since they are so old. So you got to really make sure if you are seeking out that Revenge of the Jedi poster that you get it authenticated before you slap down the bread on that one because, lots of frauds out there. So, but that's an interesting fact that's number 10 of 10. We've issued the points. We've had an awesome game. We've had 10 rounds. I really appreciate everyone being here, but we have one extra little surprise. One more thing, as Steve Jobs used to famously say, and that is this. A chance for 50 extra points. Are you ready for this? What do all of these movies that we showed you today have in common? What is the common thread that ties all these movies together? 50 points to the first person who correctly answers this. Think about it. Think about it. What could it be? What could tie all of these films together? It's difficult, I know, but it's also worth 50 points. So, it's got to be hard, right? As Hudson would say, we just don't give away points around here. Or do we? Oh, we're so excited. We can't wait. Can you figure it out yet? Do we have anyone that figured it out yet? Think about it. Think about all these films. All these films have something very common. There's a thread that weaves through every one of these films. Hudson, hey Hudson, you want to come and say goodbye? Good timing. Hudson's here to say.
Bye. Ooh, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Right, it's Return of the Jedi.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
That's okay. You're here just in time for the bonus, bud.
Ooh, bonus.
Yeah, we asked everybody this very interesting question: what common thread has woven between all 10 of these films? Has anyone got a guess? Oh, we have some guesses. Let's see. Lori thought maybe it was 1988. It's not 1988. We have shown quite a few 80s films, but not all of them are 80s films. We have films, like, for example, Transformers was from 2009.
Wait, when did you do Transformers?
And Universal Soldier and The Quick and the Dead were from the 90s. So it's not 1988. Heather also thought maybe it was the same decade. But it wasn't the same decade because we have movies from 1960, from Psycho, from 1960, all the way to 2009, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, geez.
So it's not the same decade. Let's see what Lanny thinks. Lanny thinks maybe they are all kill or be killed. So close. No, not close. I'm sorry. I don't mean to give a hint. That's incorrect. It wasn't that they were all kill or be killed. What I meant to say was that was a great guess. That was a great guess. But it was not that. That's
a hint, Daddy.
That's not the same thread. That's not the same thread. All right, let's see here. Lori also thought maybe it was the 80s. No. Bye, buddy. Thanks for coming to say bye. Again, not made in the 80s. There are other films. Lori had a guess. Lori thought maybe they all have a villain. That is a very good guess. But that is not the correct answer. Wildcat, rooting for you. She thinks that there's multiple movies in the franchise. But if we think back, that's not necessarily true, is it? Or is it? I guess it could be true. That's actually a very good guess because I'm thinking back and I'm looking at all of them. Yeah, I think they all could be multiple franchise films. That was a very good guess. Well, you know what? Hold the farm. Eight-Legged Freaks, I don't think there was a sequel for. And I don't think there was a sequel for Can't Buy Me Love. Let me please reiterate, I should have probably said that. I did not, but all of the movies, including the video bonus movie, too late for that, including the video bonus movie, also have a common thread. So all 11 movies that we've been talking about today have one common theme. Let's see. Lanny wants to know if we can post them again. Oh, sorry, before that, Heather had a great guess. She said, are they Emmy Award winning? That's a very good question. Potentially, not entirely sure if Eight-Legged Freaks won any Emmys. I don't think Transformers won any Emmys for that film either. But there was definitely some awards given out in these films. Quick and the Dead as well. I'm not sure if that. But let's go ahead and we'll go through the list again, shall we? We have Return of the Jedi. We have Transformers. We have Quick and the Dead. We have Universal Soldier. We have Midnight Run. We have The Karate Kid. Can't Buy Me Love. The Kingdom. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Psycho. And Eight-Legged Freaks, or otherwise known as a Rack Attack. Kim thought the guess would Close Encounters. Close Encounters meaning well, it's not Close Encounters, but I'm not sure what your meaning is on that, but very good guess because I think you're thinking maybe like Close Encounters like an alien Close Encounter theme, or not sure, but that's not the thread. Lori thought it was Revenge. Very good guess. It's not Revenge. And Jessica guessed again. Jessica guessed they are all fighting movies. Well, there's definitely, I think you could say there's fighting in all these movies. Potentially, right? That's not correct. I'm sorry, that's not it. That's not the common thread. There is one common thread that is woven in between all of these movies. And when you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, that's it. Kate thought they all have a sequel. And we talked about that a little bit. I think most of them have had sequels or multiple installments in the franchise, but that's not correct. And I think also Can't Buy Me Love, not sure if that had a sequel, nor did The Kingdom or Psycho well, I guess Psycho did have like remakes. Eight-Legged Freaks, I don't think was remade or a sequel, and Quick and the Dead also. So some of them, yes, but not all of them. Yes, you're right. We did not get a sequel, Eight-Legged Freaks or Rack Attack. And Lanny came up with an interesting theory. She thinks that maybe all of the films have an underdog story to them. And that's a great guess. But it's not an underdog story. And Wildcat thought maybe the thread was they all received an Emmy for TV. And that's a good guess, but that is not it as well. And now Jessica thought maybe that they were all remastered, meaning like they all got upgraded to a 4K DVD release. I'm not sure. That's not correct, but I'm not sure exactly what you mean by remastered. If you mean like a remake or anything like that, but it wasn't that, no. And sorry, Wildcat. All right, so let's see here. Maybe we need to give a hint. Let me check with the producer. Okay, here's the hint. All of these films. This is a big hint, actually. I'm actually questioning the producer on this one. Oh, okay. All right. This okay. Here we go. Lori says, "Are they filmed in California?" Lori, you were so close. But that's not correct. That's the hint. That's the hint, everyone. Quick! 50 points are up for grabs. What is the common thread all of these films have? Lori's close. Lori is very close. In fact, if Lori doesn't win this, you can thank Lori. Wildcat, sound effect now. Congratulations, Wildcat. 50 bonus points for you. All of these films have scenes filmed in Arizona, our home state. Congratulations, Wildcat. You earned the 50 bonus points. And you could thank Lori for that. That's right. They were all filmed in Arizona. You're like, what? All these films are filmed in Arizona? If you want to stick around, I'm going to go through real quickly, tell you which each film and what part they received. And you know what? Because Lori was so close and because Lori was probably the reason why the answer came out, Lori, tack on another 25 points to your total today because you were so close. 50 points for Wildcat, and Lori, we're going to give you 25 points for getting us there. How's that sound? All right, so Return of the Jedi. Jabba's sail barge, that scene with the sail barge, was actually filmed in Yuma, Arizona. When I told you earlier about how the film had to have this level of secrecy, it was because there's 30,000 dune buggy enthusiasts that continuously drive out in the desert in Yuma and sand dunes. So they had to chain off the area and they had to make it look like they were filming a different film. And they had to really pull it off because there are so many enthusiasts out there running wild in the desert and that would have been able to actually see these dune buggy guys in the back shot. They had to be really careful that they didn't film a dune buggy in the distance. That's how many dune buggies are out there on an ongoing basis. So it was a very tricky shot. But Jabba's sail barge was filmed in Yuma. Transformers, the exterior of the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum in the film, and it was an aircraft boneyard. It's actually the 309th Aerospace Maintenance and what they call a Regeneration Group in Tucson, Arizona. Quick and the Dead, one of the last movies filmed in old Tucson studios before the big fire in 1995. Universal Soldier, the Vietnam scenes that were filmed at the golf course. The Vietnam scenes were filmed at a golf course in Kingman, Arizona, with the set dressing and fake foliage and the whole 9 yards. Midnight Run, and there's a scene where Charles Grodin falls off a cliff, was actually shot in Salt River Canyon in eastern Arizona. The Karate Kid, the background during the opening credits, were filmed in Sedona, Arizona. Can't Buy Me Love, which I see someone was talking about right here. Can't Buy Me Love. And Wildcat nailed it. Can't Buy Me Love was filmed at the dorms at U of A. She says, go Wildcats, producer Beth, who's the Sun Devil, and they're good friends. Anyway, they shut down the 202 in the film. And also in Can't Buy Me Love, the high school the film was actually Tucson High School, home of the Badgers. Kingdom, the high-speed driving scenes that you saw in that movie in Kingdom were actually filmed on what's called the Loop 202 here in Arizona prior to the opening of that actual highway for public use. The section of freeway actually runs through Mesa and Gilbert, Arizona. Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, part of the movie was filmed right in Page, Arizona. Psycho, the opening film sequence was filmed in downtown Phoenix. Eight-Legged Freaks, the film was shot on location around Arizona in the city of Glendale, Tonopah, Superior, Page, and others. A lot of filming was done in Eight-Legged Freaks in Arizona, by the way. So that's it. That's the common thread. That's the common thread that all of these films share. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our very best to bring this style last question at the end again next week for you. We'll see if we can come up with it. And thanks to the producer for this awesome idea to tie these all together. We hope it was fun. We hope it was enjoyable. I'm going to stop strobing us all right now when I want to have a seizure. And again, thanks so much for playing with us. I'm really excited about today's game. Really excited about our Marvelous Marvel Funko Pop sweepstakes that's going on right now. Again, enter early and often on tmc.io. Check out our reviews on there. Sherry and Jim are doing an amazing job with offering movie reviews to all these new streaming movies that are available. So if you want to know what to watch this weekend, head over there. Sherry and Jim have an amazing selection of reviews that are available right now, on tmc.io. Again, if you got correct answers in this game, email me, mark@tmc.io, or message me on the platform you're watching. Let me know the number of correct answers that you received. And most importantly, include your username or your tmc.io email address that you use on your tmc.io account. That way I know where to assign those points to. Go ahead and check out the leaderboard on tmc.io. You'll see where you stand with other members because you are competing against other members week after week. So again, thanks so much everyone for joining us today. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a safe weekend and enjoy going back to the movies, everyone. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.